Good afternoon. I'm here with Senior Teddy Ratsinas. You're in a group called HOSA.
HOSA stands for Future Health Occupational Students of America. So it's for future health professionals, for any students that are interested in like entering the healthcare or just want to explore it. A lot of kids are like, oh, I want to be a doctor, but like, do you want to be an orthopedic doctor? Do you want to be a pediatrician? Do you want to be a dentist? Do you want to be a nurse? So this is like a great way to get a feel for all these different types of health career events. And I think Stagg is doing a really great job with it. It's, I think, our third or fourth year, and we've had 4 national qualifiers. I've qualified twice and then hoping to qualify again this year.
And you're also involved in a very cool thing called the Media Club, or the Athletic Media Club.
One day, like December of last year, and Mr. Elliott sent out an email about like, does anyone is interested in taking pictures at games? And I've always wanted to do it, but I was always like so busy with like cross country and like all these other things going on. But I had an injury like a month before that email, and I was like really bored sitting around. So I started doing it, and I like instantly fell in love with it. I started going to like basketball games, wrestling games, and it just became like a huge passion of mine. And honestly, like this like athletics media and paired with HOSA, like really just helped me figure things out my junior year, and then coming to my senior year, I had like a pretty good idea of like what direction I want to lean into.
I'm here to talk to a rock star staff member here at Stagg High School, Tracy Artizone Drosch. Anything related to the Unity Club you want to share with us?
A few years ago, there was an opening for Unity Club, and someone approached me and said, you would be really good at working with the kids in this club. And I said, okay. So I took it over. And I've just loved every minute of it. The kids are wonderful. I'm a big on community service. So we've done a lot of different drives and things like that, but the kids really get into that. It's kind of like a little social space for them to come somewhere where they know they are safe and can talk about anything, somewhere where they can be themselves. I think Unity Club has really been great for the students.
What draws you into those types of organizations that are really looking at supporting causes or supporting kids in spaces in which they need that support?
You know, they have such great hearts. They want to give back. They want to do things for good. And I think that is something that has probably drawn me to it. Just to see their faces and to see how much giving back really helps them, not only the person that they're giving to, but helps them in general. I think that's what draws me to it.
I am here with our D230 Inspires Award winner from Sandburg High School, freshman David Strahovich. So tell me about your effort in class right now. Are classes, do they come easy to you, or are things pretty difficult and you got to work hard to get over them? What's kind of your learning style?
I mean, I like to use like quizzes. I think it helps me for like bio especially. Okay. Like I just go over all the questions and it helps me memorize them, and then I do good on the quizzes.
Okay. Do you do sports or activities or anything outside of school that?
I play the violin. My mom and dad kind of make me take the lessons, but at the same time I kind of want to do it too.
Believe it or not, there's a lot more 8th graders that probably are living that cruise it through 8th grade life. What would you tell them on what the real magic is on being successful in high school when maybe middle school is so different?
Probably do your work, listen to your teacher when she's like teaching you something, and just like do your homework, get good grades.
Yeah, got to do the work?
Yeah.
Here with Sandburg Inspire Award winner, Mr. Justin Joy. Just wanted to get a little bit of an idea what the intervention room is and what your role with those kids tends to be while you're working in the intervention room.
Students are in there for a multitude of reasons, whether they need help in certain subjects, taking online courses, or just a resource to where they can really feel safe and at home. And that's what I want to do. And I really take pride on making sure all my students just have that environment to where they can come with me with anything, whether it's any subject from English to science to math, but also to really get to know each and every student on a personal level, to really understand what inspires them and what motivates them, what they want to do after school, what they want to do during school. And I am very grateful I have that opportunity to get these students to know on just a deeper level and have them be able to show me that I can still grow as a teacher, which is just outstanding.
I'm here with Nora Farace. She is a junior here at Andrew High School, and she's got a pretty cool story we're going to tell you about. You just came to Andrew last year as a sophomore, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So tell us a little bit about that transition.
Actually, I'm a transfer from Lebanon. So last year during August, moved to America. When I first joined Andrew High School, I remember them giving me like a sheet full of all the clubs that I could participate in here. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked at my brother and I was like, oh my God, we could be doing all this stuff. I just like went to like art club, robotics club. I do chess, I do like literary magazine now. I'm part of NHS and like, you know, all that cool stuff.
So tell us a little bit about your art and why you do it, and maybe a little bit about the piece that you got the award for.
Yeah, so I started art in general in 2020 during the pandemic. It was kind of like a way for me to like connect and like show my emotion and, you know, just to channel all my like energy into. When I came to Andrew, my art teacher, Mrs. Kleitz, like figured out that I could draw. And so she recommended me for AP Art, and that piece that you have is actually part of my AP Art portfolio. Okay. It's inspired by like the apocalypse. Like my entire portfolio right now is being built like, it's about like apocalypse relating to teenage life and how like there are parallels between them. So like it's just like a bunch of teenagers hanging out, but also there's like a little hidden story behind it. So.
Here with somebody from Victor J. Andrew who's very, very special to the Andrew community, Miss Mary Bray. So tell us a little bit about importance that Andrew has to you, just not just the work that you do, but the people you work with and the community.
The staff is fabulous. The kids couldn't be better. You know, just when you feel like you're having a bad day, you'll hear that story from a kid about them overcoming something, and then you hear the teachers. You know, they'll get together and they'll talk about a student and what can we do to help them improve. I'm not sure that everybody understands how hard the staff works for each and every kid. It's not just, you know, 30 kids are out the door. They think about all the kids and what each one needs. And that just makes me so proud to be not just a worker here, but living in this community.